I don't really remember that, but I was born down in the cities. And I think I was about 3 years old before I come up in this country. I lived with other people down there. Which I didn't know much about, so.
Did you have a farm in the cities, or?
I lived by the river, I think, what I remember of it. And then I ended up out here.
He was raised as a foster child,
So,
I would say. They never told him that, but that's what we found out.
what was that like?
Well, I suppose it wasn't good, but we survived anyway.
Well, he knows, when he came here, one of the neighbor boys said he could remember that when they brought him here from the cities. And they told him that this is where he would live now. That's what they told him. So,
Wasn't it you and your older brother came here?
well, his folks were living here also.
Oh,
At that time.
Yeah,
how were your childhood years?
Well, I lived most of my time with a bachelor. But I was happy. I mean, I thought I had a pretty good life, really, But maybe it wasn't really, but
well, it's the only home
what
he
else are you
knew.
gonna do? You gotta do what you gotta do.
It was the only thing he knew about, And,
And would your teenage years be the same, sort of?
About that, yeah.
Was the workload hard?
Well,
I'm telling
when I
you,
was big enough to do anything, I had to do things, Not that I ever thought it was really hard, but I did whatever I could,
when he got to be 12, like with thrashing or hauling corn bundles and stuff, then they'd call on him, and he did the work of a man. When he was that age, you didn't want to show you couldn't do it, so you worked,
Well, that's what they call the good old days,
And later in your teenage years, didn't World War II break out?
Yeah, well, I suppose I was maybe, I don't know how old I was, maybe 15 or something like that. 16, I don't know.
So how would that affect your home situation?
Well, when I turned 18, I was drafted right away. And I went down to the draft board in Wilmer, always wanted to get me deferred. And I kind of knew that wouldn't work, or thought I knew it, and it didn't. In 2 days I had a invite to go down to Fort Snelling for a physical, And I passed that, and then I was supposed to go in the army in April. So I just rented the farm out then, and then come April, they stopped drafting, so I didn't have to go. So Ron England lived over here, and he was working, got a job down in North Clare City raising turkeys, so he asked me if I'd come down and
he's doing an interview for school.
help him. And so I did that. And then in, I don't remember what, October or November, the Korean War started, so I was drafted
He's
again.
recording it, yeah.
And then in November, I had to go in the army.
You can sit over there.
And then I
Doesn't
spent 2 years in the military, I was over in Korea about a year.
How was your experience in Korea?
if you like to be shot at or shoot at somebody, it wasn't so bad, I guess. But it wasn't a very good life. We lived in a bunker under a hole in the ground. I never slept in my bed as long as I was there. I was laid on the ground, you know. But that wasn't, I made it. Some guys didn't make it, but
Do you have any stories?
not really. I hate to tell stories.
You know, ask your mom if she has that, she should have a sheet of paper and that video. And that'll tell you a lot, even that sheet of paper if you read it. No, Sarah's got it. If you wanna stop there and get it from her, you get a lot of the war stories from that. You know,
Right.
so,
Coming home, what would that be like?
Well, that was a pretty good story. But we left Korea, we went to Japan, and I don't know how long I spent, a month or two maybe, before coming home. And we landed in Seattle. We got on the ground and we were walking up, and there was a sign on somebody's lawn that said, "Servicemen, stay off the lawn." I didn't think that was very good, but I think it was dogs and servicemen stay off the lawn.
How'd you meet Grandma?
Oh, met her in Sunbridge, I think.
my mother had the cafe. And I was a waitress.
And I had just come out of the army then, so.
And was wearing, my mother and dad were divorced, so I was wearing her ring. And then he asked me if I was engaged. And I said, no, I wasn't. And then we were going, I got a telephone call from a friend, and I'd gone out with him, and he asked if I wanted to go to a movie. Yeah, I said, I'll go to a movie, so that was fine. And when they come to get me, he was with, and then we went to Murdoch, and the other guy picked up another girl, and I ended up with him.
She's been with me ever since.
And that's the truth. So, yeah, that's the way that all worked out.
How would you say the farm would be after you got back from the war? Was that better than before then, I'd imagine?
Well, not really. Logs had been renting it out then for, I don't know, 3 years maybe. And the renters weren't very good.
Hadn't paid the rent.
And he was in bad shape, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I bought a car, and I thought I had maybe about $450 in the bank.
4,000.
$4,500 in the bank. And went down to the bank, I didn't have no money. My mother had spent it, you know. So I figured I had to find a job, and then August asked me what I was gonna do, and I got discharged with a couple of guys from up in the iron mines. And we were just talking, and I said, well, would there be jobs up there? Well, they said, you come up there, you'll find a job, you know. And so I was thinking about, I didn't know what August would tell me what to do. And then I come back, and he asked me, he said, if you help me, try and help me, you know, get this farm going again, he said, I'll make it right with you. And I thought to myself, well, he kind of took care of me when I was little, you know. So I thought it was time to pay him back, and I said, I'd do that. And there was tough times, you know, because he owed a lot of money, and everything we made, we had to go to hang on to the farm. And then when he got sick, he supposed to go to the hospital for a little surgery, and he thought he'd never lived through that. And he told me, he said, well, we better go down and see an attorney, he said. So then he signed the farm over to us. And then I took care of him, or Jane and I took care of him for about 5 years, and he died.
And we also took over the mortgage.
And we paid all his bills, and paid for his funeral,
Took care of him.
and took care of him. We didn't have a bathroom back here at that time, we made that a little bedroom for him.
And we ended up, we had a hospital bed back there for him.
And he'd keep hollering for me all night long, so I sat in the chair and slept, and he'd wake up and tell me, you better go to bed, you gotta get up and milk in the morning. And I tell him, well, if I go to bed, then you holler at me. Well, he said, I must be going nuts or something, he said. So, we took care of him.
Yeah.
When do you think you finally paid off all the mortgages and bills?
Well, it took a while. I don't remember just how long it took, but
It took us about 5, he passed away, I'd say within, well, he died the day after Nancy's 10th birthday.
that's when Kennedy got killed.
Yeah, the year
President
Kennedy got
Kennedy.
killed.
Somebody shot him.
And,
And
we
that
started
wasn't-
to, about that time, we were starting to see our way uphill.
And that was in about 60, wasn't it?
Nancy was
1960?
born in 53, so it'd been 63,
Okay.
yeah.
But it's the same year
Yeah.
President Kennedy got shot.
So we saw that, get where we were kind of bought a few more cows and did a few more improvements, and it went slow, but it went.
And that's about history.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we've
about
been-
all I need to ask.
Been
Yeah.
here ever since, and we've been here now for 66, we've been married for 66 years, and Grandpa's 91. I gave you a little